talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them. Again.
The Kings trail by 10. Now Rondo. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Scott, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Suns making a change here. Smith is checked in. They double-team Bledsoe. Teletovich's shot is good. Teletovic has got 5 now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Scott. And Thornton kicks to Rondo. Scott the pass to Rondo. Now the pass to Gay. Launches a 3, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's now 7 points for Rudy Gay. Here is Bledsoe. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And now the fast break, Rondo with the ball. And that one's good. And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Jay. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Bledsoe against Rondo. Gay outside. Steps back and fires. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Rudy Gay is one of the few players in this league that can make a shot like that.
Bledsoe kicks to Teletovic. Jay is guarded by Thornton. Screened by Smith. To the paint. Here's Jay. Misses the layup. The Kings trail by 5. And Thornton kicks to Cousins. Left side, Scott. Teletovic grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Smith's shot is good.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's Gay. The Suns getting the bucket. He feeds it to Cousins. Smith with the defensive effort.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. The shot from 20 feet away. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Screen by Smith. The shot's good from Jane.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. You take a look at the Suns. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Sacramento. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season. From afterthought to title contenders.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Booker, he's checked in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Knight against Collison. Here's the screen. Hickson passes to Caspi, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Hickson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Suns leading by 10. Outside Knight. Here's Jay. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's 15 points for Freak.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Collison. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. So it's Phoenix now. Knight kicks to Smith. Outside Knight. Screen by Smith. Jumper off the screen. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Now here's Collison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Thornton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Teletovic. From outside, off the mark.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Collison. Takes a shot at the elbow. In the corner, Thornton with it. 5 to shoot. Collison kicks to Koufos. 3 for Caspi. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Sacramento with the ball. After the Suns pick up 2. To the wing right side. Booker pulls it in.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that one's good.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Collison. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 30 seconds left in the first. Knight into the lane. Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Kings trail by 20. Collison up top. He's guarded by Knight. They get the rebound. Hickson kicks to Caspi. Left side Collison. The dish now to Koufos. Knocked away. Smith. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Suns ahead, running away with it. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down a triple.
The Kings trail by 20. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Rajon Rondo is out there with Collison. Then there's Caspi. Then there's Hickson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He ended up with 53 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Clock at 4. Here's Collison. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
No good from Booker.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Tyson Chandler.
That free throw missing. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Phoenix. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento. Gay comes in for Caspi. Good on the second free throw. Well, they have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen thus far, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. No good from Cousins.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. This Kings squad is struggling. It's Gay on the way. From about 19 feet. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And Booker kicks tonight. Out to the wing. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Cousins with a screen on Knight. And it's Rondo penetrating. Cousins fires. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Cousins has got his second basket.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
The shot by Knight no good. The Kings trail by 21. The finish. Oh, wow.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Knight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Good on both. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Collison. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Here's Cousins. Chandler with the block. Meeks passes to Knight. Here's Booker. Good D by Rondo.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Collison. It's Gay on the wing. Takes the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Knight against Rondo. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Kings trail by 18 to the inside. Chandler with the steal. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Curry's checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes in for Brandon Knight. Chandler outside. Down low. And Meeks kicks to Warren. Pass to Chandler. The feed now to Warren. 5 on the clock. The floater. And the layup is good. Warren's got 9.
I like it.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Warren. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Meeks. And Jay's subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Mike Scott comes in for Cauley-Stein. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Thornton in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Collison. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Caspi dishes to Thornton. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Inside, here's Jay, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Kufis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. Smith kicks to Teletovic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Teletovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Bledsoe against Collison. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 10-footer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bledsoe's got his first points in this one. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Collison against Bledsoe. On the wing, Thornton. Now here's Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Bledsoe outside. 1:46 left now here in the second. And stolen by Koufos. Thornton with it. 17 points in his last outing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Look at what Thornton has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Booker comes in for Goodwin, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Kings also making a change. Hickson's checked in.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Collison against Knight. Collison, the pass to Thornton. It's Koufos atop the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Caspi kicks to Collison. Clock at 4. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by the Suns.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Knight. He's got 8. Jay, the pass to Smith. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint. Here's Koufos, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
They set the screen. It's Knight with the drive. Passes it to Jay. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Here's Collison, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Sacramento ball.
Six seconds left to play in the first half. 1 second left, and he hits the jump shot. Collison's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Suns lead by 18. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game we've seen here for Jay. 22 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
The Kings trail by 18. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jay in at shooting guard. Warren is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Chandler, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. That one goes. Count it. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Scott, good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against San Antonio.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now, here's Scott. Back to Thornton. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. High, arcing shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bledsoe's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Gay outside to the middle. There's the steal. Inside, here's Jay. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's Gay on the way. 16 points for him. And Cousins gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Bledsoe outside. To the paint, here's Jay, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Cousins, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. They set the pick. Rondo with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
All right, Phoenix, keep going for your Suns dancers.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Kings in third.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bledsoe against Rondo. Dishes it to Teletovic. Pulls up on the elbow. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now, your son's dancer.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Gay. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And he gets it to go. Gay's got 18 points in the game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
They set the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go. He used that pick to get in close.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's Thornton. He's got 9. Screened by Cousins. Clock at 6. Rondo dishes to Cousins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the layup falls. He's got 8.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Down low, Gay. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, what a great game for Gay. 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Suns leading by 22. Bledsoe kicks to Warren.
Chandler.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Gay outside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Gay's got 21. Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Cousins with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Rondo passes to Cousins. Kicks it to Gay. Back to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, Sacramento.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Bledsoe passes to Jay. Bledsoe outside. The pass to Meeks. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bledsoe passes to Jay. And he jams it with authority.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Rondo. He dishes it to Cousins. Here's Cauley Stein, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's stolen by Rondo, and now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Knight's checked in. The Kings also with the sub, Darren Collison. He's checked in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Cousins. 12 points for him. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his third rebound on the night. Jay, the pass to Chandler. Over in the corner, Meeks. Chandler a screen. Here's Jay. Upsloose off the pick and hammers it home.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming. Off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Rondo. Gay outside. Cauley Stein dishes to Hickson. That's good.
Assist goes to.
Here is Knight. 8 points for him. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Chandler. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's around 10 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Warren's been able to continue his game. He's got 11 points and also a block shot.
Booker, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. And a change for Sacramento. Caspy's checked in. The Kings trail by 20. Now Rondo. Hickson a screen on Knight. Outside Rondo. Cauley Stein with the screen for Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Collison. Can't hit. Nice D from Jay. Suns leading by 20. Here's Chandler. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Knight with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Knight. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Knight's got 10 points. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Collison. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Knight against Rondo. Pass to Booker. The three. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Cauley Stein, and he gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 17. Knight kicks to Smith. Passes it to Jay. To the inside, here's Chandler, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And the Kings making a change here. Kufis is checked in. The Kings trail by 18. And stolen by Knight. Jay, the pass to Smith. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Outside Knight. Lets it fly. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rondo against Knight. Caspi dishes to Collison. Goes back up. A nice shot by Kufis. Kufis has got his second bucket.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Knight against Rondo. Jay. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now here's Rondo. He kicks to Hickson. Back to Rondo. There's a screen. 3 for Caspi. Shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker inside. He's covered by Rondo. Again, the miss by Knight.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Caspi kicks to Rondo. 1:05 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Hickson wide open. No good with the wing jumper. Suns leading by 18. The dish to Chandler. And Booker kicks to Smith. It's stolen by Hickson. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. A nice shot by Kufis.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Chandler with the screen on Rondo. Knight with it. He's picked up by Rondo, and the shot is good. 6 points for Smith.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rondo passes to Collison. He feeds it to Kufis. Soft touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Knight against Rondo. Left side, Knight. Koufis with the block. And they'll keep possession. No good on the 19-foot shot from Jay. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Phoenix ahead, up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're rolling. The fourth quarter might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Phoenix with the ball. 16-point lead. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Mike Scott out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Collison. And it's Thornton in at the 2. Tledovic's shot is good.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Bledsoe against Collison. Scott with a screen on Bledsoe. Feeds to Scott. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Jay.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bledsoe passes to Jay. No good from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Don't leave Collison open.
The feed to Scott. The 11-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Suns leading by 16. To the paint, here's Meeks. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The drive by Collison. Scott kicks to Thornton. Tries it from 9. Good, he hits the jump shot. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jay, the pass to Bledsoe. To the inside, Jay, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure, you're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now here's Collison. Bledsoe comes over to help. Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Jay. Cousins, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They double-team Bledsoe. It's Meeks outside. That's good. Meeks got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The putback, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Suns leading by 19. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Collison. Tledovic's shot is good. Tledovic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They set the screen. Collison dishes to Thornton. Clock at 6. Nobody near Gay. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Boy, nice job by Collison to make that defender feel it.
Here's Jay.
That athlete.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Collison. The Suns getting the bucket. Outside, Scott stripped it away. Here's Jay. Here's Bledsoe. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Suns.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Chandler with the screen on Collison. Over in the corner, Warren. Uncovered. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 14 points for T.J. Warren.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And here's Collison. Pass to Gay. Fires from the corner. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the pass to Jay. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
For your Suns, T.J. Warren. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A drive by Collison, and Chandler sends it back. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And the Suns miss again. Kings shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Here's Collison. That's good.
Basket is good by Darren Collison.
Suns leading by 22. Teletovic in the corner. Pass to Warren. Jay, he's guarded by Thornton. Jay, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Suns, Free. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Kings have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Cousins with a screen on Bledsoe. The drive by Collison, dishes it to Cousins. It's Gay on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Scott, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Phoenix with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Now here's Chandler. Poked away. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the shot by Warren, no good. For Sacramento, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. That doesn't go either for Collison. Suns leading by 22. A clear look for Warren. It's rebounded by Thornton. And for Sacramento, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Right side, Scott in the corner. Collison with it. Scott with the screen on Bledsoe. The drive by Collison. Here's Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Assist from
Collison's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For Phoenix, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Bledsoe with it. Kicks to Warren. Beyond the arc. Eric Bledsoe, and that's good. Bledsoe's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
There's the screen. Collison against Bledsoe. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And Phoenix making a change here. Knight's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Darren Collison. Back to Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Up off the screen, and Chandler throws it down.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Rondo, following the score by Phoenix, and the basket by Thornton.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
Suns leading by 21. Over in the corner, Warren. Pass to Jay. And Cousins comes over to help. Now Knight. Pass to Teletovic. 5 to shoot. Chandler outside. Here's Jay. Rondo with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say.
I tell you what, that was hell to Mary, guys. That was a long bomb.
Here is Knight after Rudy Gay's bucket. Knight passes to Jay. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris. Here's Thornton. There's a screen. He dishes it to Gay. Here's Cousins. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he has 17 points and a steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
It's blocked, but they recover it.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Teletovic. He's guarded by Thornton. Knight kicks to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's
just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
And the Suns here with a different look. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Chandler. Jody Meeks comes in for Warren. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Jay. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Knight. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sacramento making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Robinson. And it's Hickson in for Rajon Rondo.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Phoenix.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.